up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a review video. So I had these concealers for a very long time. I'm gonna be swatching these two, seeing which one is a better shade for me. Maybe both of them work, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I'm gonna be reviewing it and letting y'all know if there's some good stuff for y'all or not. Let's read the back of the box. So this is e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. By the term camo, I'm guessing it's gonna be thick and it's gonna have some coverage to it. This is hydrating, so it's going to be not necessarily matte, but it's going to hydrate the skin in terms of benefits. It's not going to give you a matte look. It's not going to dry the skin out. Oversized doe foot applicator to conceal, contour, and highlight. So this is not only for highlighting. You can use this for contouring. You can use this for concealing, which most times people really is not concealing. We more than likely highlighting or contouring. So you do have people like Jackie Aina, for instance, who will go in and actually conceal, going over like, you know, any darkness or anything like that. So that would be in terms of concealing something, that would be concealing. But some people go for more brighter shades, that's highlighting. And obviously contouring is when you use darker shades. So what it says is camouflage those pesky spots under eye circles with this high coverage hydrating and long wearing concealer. Use the wand to apply concealer to desired areas. Pat out gently with your finger or a sponge for a smooth blend. So I think I'm going to be using brushes today. So right off the bat, this one here is really yellow. And this one is a little more toned down. So I'm going to swatch them. Maybe I'll mix these colors. Just looking at them, like, it may be good to mix them. This is crazy. This color scheme is weird. Yeah. So if anything, if I was to go in with either one of these like individually, it would definitely be this one that I would choose. Because this one is more brighter, but I'm just going to mix them together and see what it looks like. Wow. That yellow is overpowering. It is really overpowering. Look at that. It's so yellow. But anyways, we just going to get started. So I'm going to be using my NYX Honey Do Me Up primer and applying that today. I think I'm just going to go in and put some on the back of my hand and do it like that. I usually don't do that, but I feel that, you know, this is definitely more sanitary than the way that I was putting it on. You know what though, when it's kind of hard for you to communicate your thoughts, that means that you're not speaking out enough. So maybe I need to challenge myself to just speak out, but I ain't gonna turn this video into that. we ain't gonna make this video about that. Not today. We just gonna continue to do the makeup, and we can say that for another day. So, how usual, I really do like this e.l.f. primer though. Like, it's really nice. It's gonna give you a really dewy application for sure. And this brush that I'm using is by Makeup Forever. I believe it's the 106 brush. Yes, and it is really nice for blending in or applying product and also applying foundation as well. So I am happy with it. So next I'm going to take this flat top brush by e.l.f. And this is new. I just got this the other day from Walgreens. Just buying stuff. Just buying stuff, y'all. And I'm going to use this to apply my foundation today. So we definitely could make this like an affordable routine or whatever. So I'm going to take my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade Legos and apply that on the back of my hand. And this one has a lot of coverage. It's going to be really nice, and I think it's going to really help this concealer as far as balance, because this is matte, so it's definitely going to be good with balancing out a hydrating concealer and, you know, just overall seeing what everything gonna look like. This coverage on here is also really good. So I'm not gonna go all the way up like I would usually do, because I just really want to see what the concealer is going to do. So we're gonna do that. Not go all the way up. This brush can definitely be used for powders as well. So with synthetic brushes, you probably wouldn't want to limit them to just powders or just foundation, because it works well for both. I definitely need some coverage up here because sis had a little situation going on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whoa, what up, boy? Alright, so with the concealer, I'm not sure that I really want to mix, but if we are going to mix, I'm just going to go in with that darker shade. And if I grab any of the lighter shade, it's definitely going to be just a tad bit. I'm not going to grab too much of it because it's very overpowering, and we're not trying to do that today. So I also got this large concealer brush from Walgreens as well, and I'm going to use that to apply the concealer today. So I was looking online and I saw that this e.l.f. concealer brush, this is not e.l.f., this is Wet n Wild. Well, this Wet n Wild concealer brush is really good for cut creases too, so that's really why I bought it. That's really why I bought it, but since we here, I'm gonna use it for this. Alrighty. So I'm gonna take this brush with the foundation, right? And I'm gonna blend this part down so that it's seamless. And we're gonna let that part dry. I didn't, if you notice, didn't apply too much concealer because I don't, you don't need a lot of concealer. And I think some of us make a mistake and apply too much of it and you don't need it. So there's definitely like hydration. Like I could tell that this is a hydrating concealer. It's just the way that it's applying. It's not like, it doesn't look like matte. It definitely got like some type of shine to it. So then I'm gonna take a different brush and just go in and start to blend. So I do believe that I am liking the way that this is blending out and like what it's looking like so far. As far as color though, I think I want to definitely go find another color. And what I did realize with the more mattifying concealer and with this concealer, the shade I got, one of the shades that I got in the hydrating concealer, I have the same shade in the mattifying concealer, but what I noticed is that the shades aren't completely the same, so it's a little tad bit off. I am liking the way that it looks though. It does look very hydrating on the skin, so I'm not mad at that. That's exactly what I was supposed to do. Now the coverage, I'm trying to look and see, am I really getting the coverage? Because that's what we need as well. But it's definitely doing something in terms of hydration though, so I'm not mad about that, because that's what we want. Especially us ladies who are more dry, we need all the hydration we can get. But even if you have oily skin, you need to be hydrated. So this is a shadow over here. That's what's going on. My nose is creating a shadow in this area, and I kept thinking there was something dark going on, but that's what's going on. So I'm just going in and kind of like still applying more. I think I want to put some here too, because sis got a little mustache trying to come in, trying to steal the shine or whatever. I feel like it's definitely blending in with like my foundation. So it do seem like this dries down though, because as I'm like applying like leftover product from this brush, it's seeming to get a little tackier. So that's pretty good. Like that's something that I do prefer when my concealer dries down. Like where it's not just sitting there and doing nothing but sitting there on top of the skin. Yeah, so I definitely see that it's there. The coverage is there. But I think I still do need a little time to figure out, am I really, really caring for this or not? But in the meantime, I'm just going to go in and contour with the shade Tunisia by Juvia's Place. And I just want to lightly add a little contour because this could go left really quickly. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to go ahead and set because that's what I usually do. We're going to do what we usually do. We're not doing nothing that we don't do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. It's actually a setting brush. So it definitely has like a sticky consistency to it. Like, that's what I'm getting. Sticky. So I believe that could be a good thing because, I mean, like, if you want to set it, this is what happens. The powder is going to actually stick to the concealer. But for people who don't necessarily use powder, I don't know how that will work. You wouldn't want something just sticky sitting on your face. So I guess with this, it just depends on what type of person you are, what do you like, and what don't you like. But I could definitely get a different video up to see how that will work. Maybe less is more in that case. And usually people who don't apply powder are very more than likely the less person where they don't do too much. What I can say about it, it does have like a little sticky consistency to it. Which I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think about, do my concealers usually feel like that? So I'm just applying more powder just to see exactly like what will happen to this area. Okay, I guess like as you apply the powder, it becomes more or less sticky feeling. Yeah, but I believe that it looks good though. Yeah, it looks nice. Like I like the way this looks. I'm not mad at that. And I'm just gonna like spray a little setting spray. This is by NYX. This is the Dewy Setting Spray. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, so it's not so bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm not upset with it. So this is the completed look. Yeah, this is the completed look. I really do feel like I like this concealer though. Like, although it gave off like that little tacky feel, I think that's good because it's really going to allow any powder to go ahead and like adhere to the concealer. And like, it don't look bad. It don't look bad. It don't look bad. Like, I really like it. I like it a lot. I'm just gonna come in so you guys can see. Yes, boo, period, boo, 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 boo. So yes, in terms of the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, it may be one of those concealers that's like, if it's not for you, it won't be for you. But it is on the affordable side. So I would definitely say go ahead and try it out for yourself and see how you feel about it. I believe it's $6. If it isn't $6, then I'll definitely have everything linked below in the description box. But I would like to thank you guys for watching. And of course, if you like what you saw here, go ahead and like. And don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on my next video. Peace.